Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea. So I think there's two reasons people do not have enough money, okay? Number one, it's because they simply do not earn enough, okay? And number two, it's because they don't manage their money correctly. And in this video, I'm going to be focusing a lot on that second reason. So I grew up in a low-income Mexican household where I was fortunate enough to have parents who taught me a little bit about managing finances, which honestly went a long way, but I know that this is definitely not the case in most low-income households and just households in general. And that's why today in this video, I'm going to be going over with you guys some of the most common mistakes you're probably making with your money and some suggestions to help you. So I grew up in a small town where everyone worked in agriculture. These people worked extremely hard under the sun all day long. And what would they do the minute they got paid? They would go spend their money on things, you guys. This is just how we've been programmed. Like, we reward ourselves for our hard work by spending our money on things. When you really think about it, we are just giving back all our money to the corporations that are underpaying us. So what's the biggest mistake you're making with your money? You're not paying yourself first. I was always told to save, but never exactly how much. So let me make it simple for you guys. For starters, every time you get paid, before you do anything else, including paying bills, set aside at least 10% of your income to savings. For instance, if you make $3,000 a month, 10% would be $300, okay? And honestly, if you can save more than 10%, I definitely recommend you do. By paying yourself first, you'll be obligated to live your life with a smaller budget, which will encourage you to be intentional with your spending. So my parents taught me how to spend and save my money properly, but they rarely talked about the benefits of investing other than property investments. And I just think it's because Latinos have a hard time trusting investing in the stock market. Many people don't really even understand what it is. Like, it seems like it's something only wealthy and just really smart people do. And I used to think the same way. It's not until I went to college that I learned that learning to invest really isn't that complicated. And honestly, anyone can do it. And you also don't need a lot of money to start. I met college kids who were investing like $50 a month into stocks, and we're talking about all the returns they were seeing over time. I'm no financial advisor, but investing in the S&P 500 index fund is a great way to start investing, especially if you don't have a lot of money. Like, let me give you guys an example of just how beneficial it can be. Let's say you spend $5 on Starbucks every single day of the year, okay? That's $1,825 a year. Now let's say instead of spending this money on Starbucks, you would have invested this money in an S&P 500, which for a long time has historically averaged an annual return of 10%. Let's say you would have done that for 20 years, you would have made over $100,000. It doesn't matter if you have a high or a low income, you need to invest. Challenge yourself to invest like even just 1% of your income. I hope you guys understand the importance of making your money work for you, and don't make the mistake of relying solely on one income. While saving and investing money is crucial, it's also just as important to use your money to enhance your life and your knowledge. You just have to know when it makes sense to do this. If you have the opportunity to, you should definitely invest money into learning a new skill or some program. Doing this can bring you a larger return of your money and greater life satisfaction in the long run. For instance, you might want to use your money to learn how to do nails, or learn how to code, or get some sort of degree, certificate, or license. Many of these skills and programs are worth getting in debt for. Don't let your fear of debt stop you. What you should be afraid of is getting into debt for materialistic things that are bringing little value into your life. A lot of people tend to seek comfort and not freedom with their money. It's kind of the norm here in the US to make your life as pleasurable as possible, and it's not bad to want to buy nice things or to spend money on convenient services, but we should also be prioritizing to pay our debts off and to work less. Personally, the reason I want to grow my money and manage it well is because I want to save enough one day to retire early in life and not depend on a corporate job forever. To me, this is the definition of true freedom. I was having a conversation with my dad the other day, and he was reflecting on his life and mentioned how he started working when he was 18, but didn't see any returns from his hard work until his early 40s, and This is because he didn't understand the importance of saving and investing until he got much older. My dad regrets taking interest in finances too late. While money shouldn't be the main focus of your life, it's still really important, okay? It's time to stop ignoring your bad money habits and actually try to change them. And this brings me to my next point about the importance of educating yourself on managing finances. So there is so much to learn about money and managing it. You'll never know everything, but it's essential to know the basics of saving, budgeting, spending, and investing. And it's important you know this as early as you can. We all have the choice to study money, and you can't complain about not managing it well if you're not taking the initiative to learn. Like, it is our responsibility to teach ourselves financial literacy, and there are many resources on the internet. You can also learn from books, a financial advisor, from a financial workshop in your area that are probably free, and you can even learn from the people around you. I know for me that's been the most beneficial. Like, look at the people in your circle who are good with money and just copy what they're doing, because clearly what you're doing has not been working. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys got something out of this video. Please let me know your thoughts below. And as usual, I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Bye.